Jim Foster is a member of our community, a real supportive member of our community. He's been
President of Music of the Mountains,
Music of the Mountains.
Chairman of the Executive Board of the Foundation.
Right. Okay. And then today even you're involved with public TV.
Yeah, Rocky Mountain PBS. I'm Vice Chairman.
Chairman. And that actually helps our community too.
Well, we have a station here. It's a statewide network, and Durango needs to be represented on the board, and so that's what I'm doing. And a lot of exciting changes in the media world. So.
Oh.
There's plenty to keep everybody on the board busy. Well, I started my career in Iowa with the Des Moines Register, and I thought I wanted to be a journalist, and went to law school because the Des Moines Register said you needed a law background if you're going to go to Washington, and so I did that, and then the Wall Street Journal offered me a job, and when I went to New York, instead of taking the Wall Street Journal job, I decided to go into advertising and public relations, and I did that for the rest of my career.
How do you see roles that people could play to help?
Well, I think, for people who don't have a prior connection with Durango and come here, and especially if they come here in part because of the college, they really need to give back to the community, and a lot of them do, and there are so many ways you can do it. I mean, I've done some lecturing at the college. I've done some mentoring for students in the marketing department at the business school. There are just a myriad ways. It doesn't have to be financial if you're not able to support the college financial, but of course it needs money. It needs financial support, especially as the state keeps reducing its funding. And but not everybody can do that, and that's fine. There are other ways to do it, and a lot of ways to volunteer through professional associates and so forth. And a lot of people who may not in these economic times feel comfortable with a gift right now could join the Soaring Hawk Society, which is the plan giving, build it into their estate plans. There are just a lot of ways to support the college, and there are people here from with very rich backgrounds, and some of them have stepped forward and identified themselves and are engaged in, with some of the courses up at Fort Lewis as guest lecturers. Some of them haven't been discovered yet. We have to sort of ferret those people out, but every time you go to a party or to a big gathering in Durango, you find new people that have amazing backgrounds that have done really incredible things, and it's a resource that not many communities really have.
Our foundation department, the various efforts that we put forth to bring awareness to the college, are there any thoughts that you have about how you can bring awareness to the college and their needs?
Margie Dean Gray, I think, is doing a marvelous job managing the foundation, and she has a strong staff. And one of the key things that they need to do and are working hard on is reestablishing contact with an alumni base that over the years was more or less lost. A lot of them just, we lost contact with them, and they're working very hard to get those alumni back and find them and encourage them to participate and support the college. We have a new alumni director, Ross Nelson. He's working hard. He's a Fort Lewis alum himself, and so it's beginning to happen, and it'll just have to keep working at it.